Hi guys and welcome. So far all my videos recently have been about the bike. I thought I'd make something that involves both. A cheap way of tracking but fairly reliable, and that is a Apple AirTag. I've already got one on the motorbike, but I'll go through with you how I fitted it, where it is, the setup on the phone, take you out in the real world, and also where you can put them on the push bike. It's a tracker for about £30. You just can't go wrong for 30 quid. Stay tuned and I'll take you through it. So, to make it work we need an iPhone, an Apple AirTag and instructions. It says, update to the latest software, turn Bluetooth on, hold it near and follow on screen instructions. Apple AirTag, it's never been paired. Hold it near comes up with this picture, connect. Oh, so we're going to call it bike camera, comes up with a list so we could custom name it. Continue, select an emoji, yeah that'll do, continue. Push bike, setting up push bike it says. So hopefully that is it. In find my location, use your location, okay, devices, there it says push bike. There you go, play a sound, can you hear it bleeping? I know you can share it to people, so if you was all hunting for something you'd lost, you can share it to other people and you can all try and find it. Right, well, now you've seen it, here it is. 50p piece size, maybe a little bit smaller than that. You can hide it anywhere. It runs off of a hidden sort of Bluetooth signal within Apple. So all Apple phones will sense this and send a signal to Apple to tell them where it is. They don't know it's happening, it doesn't cost them anything, it doesn't give them any data, and it doesn't tell you who pinged it. You just know exactly where it is from the vast network of Apple phones. Now I could have gone Samsung because I'm actually Samsung, but I felt in England there's a lot more Apple phones than there is Samsung ones out there. Battery lasts about a year. You can hide it anywhere. It's waterproof up to a metre, so any rain you're going to get with either is more than waterproof enough. And because, like I say, the battery lasts a year, you can hide it fairly well. It's not like you've got to get to it every couple of weeks to charge the thing up. You can really sort of bury it deep. So I'm going to show you some places where I think might be a good spot. I would try and avoid the obvious sort of just under the seat. For the push bike, I would probably go, well, my thought is going to be inside a stem. Now I think if you take them 4 bolts off, most of the time, take 4 bolts off, you'll have a hollow stem, and that will just about squeeze inside. Now you're going to want to tape it, blue tack it, do something, but I think that's a good spot for only 4 bolts and relatively easy to get to. Now on this particular bike, I think I could actually go inside the seat post kit. There's only 1 bolt, it's still not an instant place you would look in my eyes. Do. Wondering what that is, that's fibre grip. Yeah, as you can see, it will fit in there. Roll a double-sided sticky tape, only need a little bit. For that side. Yeah. I'm not going to go up too high because otherwise I'll never get the thing out. Just a case of peeling off the tape. Just inside. That'll be it. Won't come out. Unless you knew where that was, you're never going to suspect that that has got a tracker. Right, now for the motorbike. Now with the motorbike there's many more places you could go. Now the obvious one is going to be underneath the seat. Personally, it's not one I'd go for. It's the most obvious. Everyone's going to assume you're putting it down there. I mean, you've got your tool bag, you could hide it inside there. A good one would possibly be take the battery off, slide it down the side of the battery. Like we said, you only need to get to it yearly, so there's more than enough space. I mean, you could just drop it down there. It's never going to fall out. Now, you could start getting a little bit more inventive. Inside here, there's literally 2 screws on this bike, 3 screws. And then you've got huge, it's pretty much all hollow under there, so taped up underneath there. I did think about headlights, did think about inside that. but my friend actually come up with this one and I thought it was brilliant. So this is where mine is, and mine is inside my rear number plate light. It's 2 screws to take off. That's my LED. Now, as you can see, it is literally stuck in there now. That's been in there 4 or 5 months. Easy to change the battery. It actually slightly makes it more reflective, I think, because it's just black normally, so at least you've got the reflective logo. No one's going to expect to look in it, and it's really simple for you to get on and off. Only you're going to know where it is. Well, you and everyone that ever watches the video now. Okay, so I've shown you where to put them on the bikes, either. I'm going to take you out in the real world now and show you what the phone looks like whilst someone's using it, and try and do a sort of version of tracking down someone who's stolen a motorbike, and hopefully that will give you a clue of how it works. Some little oik does nick your prized possession, be it motorbike, push bike or wallet, whatever you've attached your AirTag to. If he's on it joyriding or stashed it, hopefully this is what it's going to look. Hopefully you're going to see a screenshot, and this is what it's going to look like tracking it whilst it's out and about moving. So you can, shows that you can actually pretty much live track it. I don't think it does full live track. I think you are going to have to keep refreshing it, but it is, for all intents and purposes, live track. Now when they finally do stop moving and you've chased them down, it will give you a location of where it was last seen, how long ago it last was, just in case it's been a while, because like I said, it works on the premise that it has to be near another Apple phone. So although there's lots of them, they're not everywhere. So it gives you a where it last was. You can even go to Google and click route me to my item, and then you'll bring up a Google map of where you are, where it is, walk round there, and then hopefully once you get close enough, I mean, I found the GPS accuracy is pretty good actually, but if you doesn't get you right to it and you can't see it, you should be close enough that your Bluetooth will then be able to switch Bluetooth to the phone and do that final last part of the tracking with the Bluetooth, which is going to be suddenly a lot more accurate, tell you exactly how many yards you are, what direction, and hopefully there it is. So if this has been helpful, informative, if you knew of it, didn't know of it, didn't know what it actually did, for 30 quid off Amazon, I can't recommend it enough. I mean, obviously if you've got the money and it's your pride and joy and you want to get a full-on tracker on a motorbike, yeah, that's highly possible, you can do that. On a push bike, batteries and weight, you just can't do that. So for a push bike, this is probably your only tracking option. For a motorbike, it's a very cheap tracking option. Like I say, for 60 quid you've managed to track both vehicles. I don't think you can really go far wrong with that. Right, look after yourselves, take care, please like and subscribe.